to Monstieur Mix, a show where we take something nice and pretty and we turn it into something dark and gritty.
All right, we're live. What is up, everyone? Today we are discussing some serious oral for
for Christmas.
For Christmas. It's the Christmas episode.
Yeah,
Cooking books for days. But Christmas episode, we are discussing Moral Orel from Adult Swim. If you're not familiar with Moral Orel was, I think it was in the 2008 it debuted, right? Am I wrong? Right?
Something like that.
Okay, around 2000.
I just cooked the books, man.
Something from the past decade.
It's from 2000s, mid 2000s, and it's a claymation show.
Yeah.
So it's stop motion.
Yeah, it's a claymation show about a little boy that's not so sweet, and he does everything he does is for his own morality, but it's all twisted and jacked up and kind of evil.
He is sweet. Exactly. He's like extremely moral, so to speak.
He's very moral.
Just misguided.
So
that's his name.
That's his name. He's very moral and so oral. He's very oral.
His name is
very
oral.
He's moral and so oral.
So oral.
Yeah.
Anyway, please introduce yourselves, gentlemen, so everybody knows who they're dealing with today.
All right. Hello, my name is Randy Taroni, and I am a freelance concept artist and illustrator. I work for various clients around the world, and I am happy to be here.
Welcome.
Amen.
Okay. I'm next. Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Hernandez. I'm a Mexican concept artist working in the video game field, and glad to be here again in the last year show.
Thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone. I'm Roberto. I'm from Brazil. I'm also a freelancer, concept artist and illustrator. I worked on film and doing my own stuff that is a little bit weird, and I really like it.
He's the master of flesh. The master of flesh.
Master of flesh.
Master of flesh.
Yeah, so, hi everyone, my name is Dan Madrid, or Danderful. I'm a concept artist, freelance illustrator, and I work for various clients around the world as well. And I'm currently developing my own manga book and original story. So that's that. Glad to be here.
Dope. I'm Bodega. I'm the show's expert. I'm the reason we're all doing oral on the show today. And,
thank you.
I mean, it's Christmas, bro. Jesus Christ. That's his Christmas.
It's his birthday. It's his birthday.
Yeah. We should have drawn Jesus.
It's just hard to say. It's like a tongue with the moral oral. It's just rough. It's a rough thing to say. We're doing a character that interprets the Bible and God's will in a certain way, and most of the time gets it wrong, but he's doing it naively. And he's in a really messed up situation. His parents all messed up. His brother's like a bastard child from his mother cheating on his father, and every time he does something wrong, his abusive alcoholic dad beats the shit out of him. So it's just it's real world problems.
Yeah,
oral.
Exactly.
Oral.
Christmas,
man. You get Christmas.
And
unironically.
And I am J.R. Coffer, and I'm the host of the show. I've been doing this for a little while. I make creatures and dark art and all that stuff. You may be familiar with the Pokemon monstrosities I did a long time ago. Actually, I had the pleasure of doing one of those with Roberto.
Yes.
We did Licky Tongue together.
Yes.
Licky Tongue. And today we're doing oral. It's great.
Something's coming.
But yeah, welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And yeah, what y'all know about Moral Oral?
Who wants to start it up? Who's a fan of
You.
the show?
I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan.
You are a big fan.
I'm a fan of Oral, no doubt.
Yeah,
This is gonna be the whole show, man.
yeah. I know.
Joke-
We got
gonna
6
laugh
guys talking
every-
about Oral.
I watched
YouTube
it
is
real
gonna
fast.
take us down again.
It's a fifth grade syndrome, you know. I was gonna laugh at it.
The only way to say it is Oral with an E.
That's right.
I think I watched it in high school and I found it really depressing.
Yo, it's
In a way.
it's too close. It's too close.
Yeah, it's too close to reality.
Very real. It's Christmas. 100%.
You watch it during Christmas, right? So every year you watch it on Christmas, right? Because it's a
Yeah,
Christmas
every
show.
Christmas. It heads straight home.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Well,
the little guy.
What I find great about that show is that it shows the innocent child meeting reality, kind of thing, how he reacts to it.
Being exposed to interpretations of reality, I think mostly.
Exactly.
Like usually other people misguide him.
Yeah.
Mostly he's
Yeah,
dead.
and
for
abuse
what-
His dad.
But he has
Most of it is
expectations. He has expectations of this perfect world or the way it should be by people that are not even doing it themselves. So
Yeah, it's the human condition, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
So it kind of cuts close to home, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, we suck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're broken. We got some good parts, but we got some seriously broken parts, and the show definitely exemplifies that. So you know, in a really funny way. I mean, more
Exactly.
little boys like smoking crack, like you know.
Yeah,
What's
it's
not
like
funny about
dark
that?
He only
It's
smoked
a-
crack because he was
It
doing
is a
it.
waste. If he buy it, he didn't use it, you'd be wasteful.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Exactly.
Yeah, because he wants to give money to the poor man.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the poor guy just go like, I cannot accept your money for nothing. Here, take this crack. And then when he goes to his dad, he was like, "Oh, I bought some crackers." No, he doesn't say bought crackers. They were talking about mandates first. But he remembers his father saying that if he pay for something, don't use, he's gonna be wasteful, and that's a sin. So it's like, oh, so I have to use the crack.
And his toys are like action figures made from like the
The
toys you get
Bible.
from church.
Yeah, the
So
Bible
Jesus-
guys.
Jesus tells him you must smoke the crack because that's
Look,
waste.
Samson, it's crack. Hooray!
That's Max.
Shut up, Jesus.
Yeah, I love you. Shut up, Jesus. Dude, I had never seen this show because Adult Swim, when it started here in Brazil, I think it was like in the 2000s, something like that as well. After a little while, the Congress just like made a whole fuss about it, saying that, well, how can something like this be on a
Be on TV,
channel
yeah.
for kids? And so it was banned. So I didn't get to see a lot of the stuff that Adult Swim made. Like I only saw the early stuff like C Lab and Aqua Team and
Oh, I love that show.
yeah, they would like pass again the Space Ghost Coast from Coast.
What about
Coast to Coast.
Aquatine?
Was the ambiguously gay duo on that on Adult Swim?
Yeah.
Ambiguous,
Saturday Night
The
Live.
Saturday
Yeah, the
Night
Saturday
Live?
Night
Okay.
Live.
That was a teeny little
All right,
skit.
I like it.
Yeah, did you catch a chub watching that?
A little bit. I got the outfit. Wore it for Halloween a couple times.
They had like a car that was shaped like a penis.
Yeah.
Like,
And it would grow like when it would like go super. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Those are funny as well.
Big mobile.
Big weird the other way.
But I think the Moral Orel, like, I only managed to find one episode on YouTube. It was the crack one. So all of my quotes are from this one because it's the only one that I know.
did you enjoy it though?
Oh, it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. I was like, shit, I want to see more, and there was none more. So just little bits and pieces.
The
But it
sk-
was really funny.
The skits were pretty short, right?
No, those were clips. I think an episode, I think, is 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Like at maximum 20, I think it was. Like
Yeah.
the
Okay.
cracked one or something like this. 22 at most. But
Yeah.
I really enjoyed because it was like a cynical view of the religious family, like the. I don't want to shit on anything specifically, because especially because I don't have much connection. But like from what I see from the American culture, more like a Mormon family or something like this, or I don't know if they are Protestants or Mormon, but like this religious family that you see on the what Texas or something like this,
Yeah, he's probably like
Utah.
a Methodist or some kind
Yeah,
of
something
Christianity,
like that.
but not a Mormon.
No,
Moral
I don't really know. It's just like we don't have much of those churches in here, so
Well,
I can't really say.
Everybody's Catholic
like
where you're at,
style.
right?
Hmm?
Everybody's Catholic where you're at, right?
No. Mostly are what would be a proper way to say it? I think it's like Baptist.
Okay.
I don't know like exactly. We used to be one of the biggest Catholic country in the world, but we're not anymore. Like most people are like on. We actually we send a few of ours. We call them pastors. We sent a few of them up to the U.S. and they were they were in jail.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all a scheme. It's all a fucking scheme. But that's the biggest one in Brazil right now. Is gonna be this. It's gonna be like the pastor, not a priest. You can have a wife, and most of them have like extramarital affairs and money schemes. That's
Yeah,
the
well,
fun of it.
they're human. That's the unfortunate part.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
plenty of good examples of like good religious families too. You know, it's just so easy to get twisted up being human.
Like Moral.
Like Oral, he got a little
that's
he got it a
exactly
little
what
bit messed
Oral.
up.
Well, I know he's not Catholic because they make some jokes about Catholics on the show.
It's like
Man,
Protestant.
all I could dig up for more
Christian.
Oral were little clips. Like I saw the
Yeah.
the clip for like the
dead?
crack smoking one and where he's digging up
Yeah.
his dead grandpa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the one I saw too.
And
I didn't saw it, but just by saying he's digging up his dead grandpa is
And bring him back to life.
And
Yeah,
it's wild though, because like before the zombie eats you, he prays for the meal, and then he because they're very polite zombies, you know.
but all right, guys, you guys want to get into it? Let's see some art.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
All right.
get in.
Let's
Let's get in
do
that
it.
oral.
let's dig into
The
Danderful
Oral.
first.
Okay.
Which one first?
Danderful? Oh man,
Yeah.
I had his
There's two.
video up and it didn't.
Yeah, there's a video in here.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a
man.
video and a picture.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
click on the picture.
Well,
Second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find the video again because I just had it and then it moved on my thing. Whoa! No, don't
Let's
do
start
that.
with a low bar.
Don't do that.
Yay!
Okay. All right. So let's put it here.
There's like some like hidden jokes in this image. I'm just saying.
All right.
You
So
think?
so Danderful, we got you playing.
There we go. Oh,
I want to play this sucker again. Can you tell us a little bit about your what you did as we go? All right.
Yeah.
very twist.
I don't know. I was just I didn't even really know the character from start. So I watched a couple of videos so I could get a grasp of the character, and I really liked it. So I watched the one with his grandpa, and that's why I put that guy on the coffin back there. Uh, I don't know. I think he's smoking. Also, I put a little stigma on his hand.
Yeah,
Because
on the
of all the
cross.
Oh,
religion.
here it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I tried to capture the essence of the character, but I don't know, like explode in like an explosion, like oversize it a bit.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what I did, like overexposure. Like what will be more oral with the passing of few years with that kind of lifestyle, basically.
What do they call that? They call it edgelord, right? Edgelord. If you're gonna like blow stuff up, make it real edgy. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what the kids are saying these days. I have no idea.
Something like that.
The only reason I say that is someone called me an edgelord. So. But
Yeah, something like that.
so
Right.
what's going on here? Like I see there's someone in the background. It looks like they're like either pushed him in or they're like whoops or.
I think that that's the regret of his parents, in a way,
Oh, okay.
because the dad, in a way, he knows he's doing. I don't know how to say that. Giving bad advice to his son, so maybe that's his regret in a way, something like that.
Okay.
That was my interpretation. Also, there's a cross in the background.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
the
that.
light. Yeah.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
And a little red ones
Red
all
crosses.
over the scene.
Oh, yeah.
What's
yeah.
with his hand?
He got the middle finger up, birds up.
Yeah.
Exactly. His unsevered fingers too.
You know what makes this very oral? It's
What?
the fact that it's the fact that at the end of all his bad deeds, he always has an optimistic view and a smile.
Exactly.
And so that's why it's oral, because no matter what his decision is, he stands by it in a positive light.
Shit, I
Yeah.
fucked the character then.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Yeah, thank man. I don't know. I just try to have fun, you know. I really like the eyes when he smoked the crack.
Oh yeah,
And, you know, and that's why I draw him like that. I don't know. I really liked it. I really enjoyed doing this. And
That's
yeah,
pretty
that's
fun.
that.
Like
Thanks,
the,
man.
the other, yeah, it looks great, man. The rest of the story in it, I see, like, I'm guessing, like, the story I see, and I don't know if it's the story that you intended.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Was like, he was, like, doing some kind of crazy stuff, pushing his grandpa down a well or something, or... and then his parents are like, "What? No!" And then he's just kind of smoking a joint on the way down and being moral oral. That's right.
That's even better, man.
But
yeah,
well,
his smoking crack.
yeah. Well, maybe it's Cocoa Puffs, man. Maybe it's weed with some crack, you know, in there a little bit.
Exactly. A good mix.
Yeah, it's a
Oral
great mix.
More oral mix.
Christmas mix.
Exactly. Christmas mix.
The Christmas special.
He has to enjoy the holidays, man.
Um,
On his own way.
What's that
yeah.
eye
Were you gonna say Bodega?
in the corner? You got an eyeball.
Yeah,
there.
I was
that's
looking at
an eye.
that too. But tranquil.
That represents the perspective of the eyes of the people, that society.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's
Maybe
too
that's
deep,
us.
man.
Yeah, man.
That was a
I got my
very
own crack right
artistic
here.
explanation.
You know what's funny? He got the stigma in one hand, so he was hanging by one hand smoking a joint. You see it?
Yeah. Man.
Is he falling or is it just like tripping balls?
I think
'Cause
he's
to
just
me-
tripping. It's
Yeah,
floating.
I read it like more like wow, what was the name of the fucking movie? Fear or Loath in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah,
No, like
Oh,
something
yeah.
more like trippy, something more like
Yeah.
he is like floating, not exactly falling.
exactly. Yeah, he's
But
floating.
I can see it as he falling as well.
Yeah. It's a
That's
trip.
cool. That's
Maybe
cool.
Yeah, I interpret it as he's falling actually. Like
Yeah,
he's
because of the guy in the top of the well, so to speak, right?
yeah. If the guy wasn't
With
in
the
the
hand.
yeah, if he wasn't there, then I would it would be the opposite. Like it's a top down view of like some weird stuff happening.
Hmm.
What's going on with this? Oh, he's just tripping ball. He's tripping balls. Then like look at his legs.
Yeah, his legs are just becoming light.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like spaghetti.
Spaghetti. He's hungry. The munchies.
Mom spaghetti.
So,
He's getting the munchies.
so Danderful, tell me what your biggest hurdle was rolling into this.
I think the biggest hurdle will be figuring out the character as a whole.
How do
That's
you mean?
why that I did so much of it. I tried to symbolize a lot of the character with a lot of elements. That way you can see that I was just dancing with the essence of more oral. Yeah, landing the concept basically.
Okay. Yeah, he's a tough one because like he's pretty simple and he's human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, so it's a moral little boy. Like, how do we change this? Like, the only thing you can do, I think, is just add, like, because he's so simple.
Hmm.
And that's kind of what
Yeah.
you did. You kind of added various elements of, like his personality into his drug induced, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, experience, I suppose. Am I on with that? Am I on? Is that right? Does that feel
You're
right?
on. You're on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
What's your favorite part about what you did?
My favorite part, I think, his expression.
Yeah.
Basically,
I would
yeah,
say
his
that's pretty
expression.
spot
I
on.
don't the dynamism,
Yeah, the fake.
the face, his hair. I did something weird with the haircut to make it look some more edgy in a way.
Yeah,
And
it's like
yeah, I
a,
really like
a
the
shaved side.
Oh, Dan, just so you know,
Exactly.
your camera shut off. So
yeah.
it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Why?
But don't switch it now. Don't switch it now.
Alright.
There you are, you
There
beautiful
you
man.
go.
There's that beautiful man.
There,
I don't know why that happened.
So-
Thank you, man. Thank you.
yeah.
So now that you're all done with it, and you like it's. I mean, these are always a lot of work. Like, what do you wish you would have done different?
Wow, that's kind of hard, man.
Or is it too fresh? Is there, or are you not seeing something you wish you would have done different?
Maybe the shadow on the background. Do something different with it. Like represent more clearly the idea or concept that I had in mind with that specific thing, basically. But overall, I really like the piece, man. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like
Thanks, man.
this could be a cool poster for sure
Yep.
Oh yeah, thanks.
on a stoner's wall, for sure.
I think like the shadow could have been his father.
Yeah, it will be a cool graffiti too. I can see this on the wall.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, thanks, man.
a big wall.
Appreciate that.
He looks like he's in a totally different universe in his head. And on the
Yeah,
outside, too.
he definitely looks high. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's gone.
That's
Gone.
cool. That's all I wanted to hear,
He
man.
looks like his lip. He looks like his lips are melting.
Well, that's what happens
Exactly.
when people
It's a
crack.
trip. It's a trip.
Oh, he's tripping out. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
what were you gonna say, Bodega?
when you ever seen somebody smoke crack? Like cops identify them, their lips are burnt. That's the pipe.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
pipe.
So
Okay.
they'll see like blisters and stuff when you got a crack
Yeah,
in the wild.
the heat. Mhm.
Even more
Yeah,
meanings
it
now.
burns their lips.
I wish I got to see that, but no, I've never seen that, unfortunately.
Come to New
You're
York.
lucky, dog.
Yeah, it's the best.
You're lucky, yeah.
All the times I did crack, I wasn't busted by the police.
Yeah,
That's cool.
the trick is to
You didn't
keep.
burn your lips.
Yeah, you keep your
They
distance.
don't know.
Keep your distance with the with the fire.
It's good to hear that.
I use a long pipe.
Yeah, there. You,
Yeah.
a corn cob. The trick is to use corn cob. All right, moving on. Let's. I
You
don't
can
know.
learn more
Nobody.
tips about using crack, kids.
Yeah, this show's about crack and oral. Okay, here we go.
Smoking crack oil.
And crack.
And if you can combine the both of them, you're gonna have a wonderful experience.
It's just gonna be just like this image
Exactly.
right here. That's how it's gonna be. Just like that.
Exactly.
You might have to
You'll
do
be
oral with
floating, you'll
crack.
be falling.
You'll be like digging up your dead grandpa. You'll be
Exactly.
doing a lot of fun stuff.
All right, I don't know who you get. Nobody
Say,
titled their stuff
"Shut
with
up,
their
this
name
is-"
on it, so I don't know where I'm going next. But
You want to do the video?
no, let's go. Oh well. All right, Roberto, we went to you, so let's.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Let's do it. Take us on the journey.
Yes.
This looks great.
This was fun and hard at the same time because, like, I only had one episode to base myself on, and dude, the guy already did all the job with the fucking crack episode. So I was like, how can I fucking twist it anymore? So I just like beat the shit out of him. Basically, I just imagined like living his life. He wouldn't have a very happy ending. He would ended up all fucked up, and his parents they are very religious, so I'm pretty sure they are against vaccines. So he is fucked up ass of disease and stuff,
Ooh,
and lumps and
the little tumor.
yeah. His optimism is still showing in his humor.
That looks like my optimism.
I wish I had like a little more time for it. I was in the middle of Christmas stuff with the family, and also have like some appointments at the hospital. So I ended up not having a lot of time to work on it, because otherwise I would have put more like, I don't know, imagine more of a history and stuff. So I just focused more on my strong suits, and I was like, I'm gonna render it. It's the stuff that I like to do, so I did it in a more of as a gift to myself, you know. This time was more like, I'm gonna take the times that I can work on it, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I would say that's the way to go about it. The way you render skin is top. That's right.
I love rendering skin, man.
I love
Skin
it.
for
Yeah.
me is, just
Well,
so
you've been-
fucking fun.
You've been
It
practicing it for a long time, man. You're like, this is
Yeah. It's something that I always end up falling back into, you know. It's a little bit of a comfort zone, but without being very comfortable, because it's also hard. Because if you don't get the values right, you know, there's some drawings that I just keep struggling like for ages, and just like trash them out, you know, just start it again because the values were off. So it doesn't matter how much work you put on top, it doesn't read like skin.
Yeah.
And this
how do
one
you
I managed to get.
How do you control yourself to the go like very contrast or too much contrast on it?
I tried like first I always start like in grayscale.
Yeah.
You know, I start in grayscale, so because I'm too dumb to work with colors already. You know, like my mind just gets too confused, gets too crazy, and it gets all messed up. So I start with grayscale, so I can only think about values.
Oh,
So I feel like values are my strong suit, so I can like go, no, let's start first, let's lay a foundation, and then when I'm starting to get bored of it, I start
Okay.
messing up with colors so I can get like interest in the painting again. Go like, oh no, this is fun. We like what we're doing. We're having fun. We're not bored. So I
Okay.
start throwing some colors in, and in this process, I go adjusting. Like, if I feel that the values are too low, then I can use some bright. I can brighten it up a little bit. I can use some overlays. I can use some adjustment layers, and I go adjusting it. Then I go changing the hues. I go with multiple color layers and multiply layers where I go adjusting like where it's gonna be reddish, where it's gonna be bluish. Like in the soling eye,
Mm-hmm.
there's more purple in it, but
Yeah.
you can also see some greens and some yellows
Yeah.
besides
Some
the
blues on the.
his stuff coming out of his eye.
It
But
does.
Yeah.
like
It doesn't look
so
like you started in grayscale.
Yeah.
No.
yeah, but
It doesn't
I
seem.
can I have the layers to prove it.
Nah, no.
Well,
But
We
like
believe you.
I started on grayscale, but I repainted it. I always paint it
Yeah.
on top. I
Okay.
start on
Okay.
grayscale, but I don't go like complete everything on grayscale unless it's something that I have like a tight deadline or something
Mm.
like this. Something that you have to have like a perfect grayscale painting first, and then you're free to move up to colors. Because usually I start on grayscale because I cannot juggle all the information in my mind right away, but then I get comfortable with the idea. I start seeing what I'm painting, and when I start
Mm-hmm.
seeing what I'm painting, I can move up to new levels of difficulty, like putting colors and saturation and stuff like that. Because then I have like a base to fall back to. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fighting like multiple fronts in the same war.
yeah, yeah.
I
Exactly.
pick up points and I tackle them and I go. And also, like I said before, I start adding stuff to make me have fun. So if
Mm-hmm.
it's becoming too boring, too repetitive, because I mean I love the repetition on the skin. I love working on it, but it can become very very boring at some
Understand.
times.
Yeah.
So then I focus in another point, or I added up another step. I go like, okay, let's go color. Let's work on the hair. Let's uh, work on cast shadow. So
It,
I
Yeah.
work on
Mm-hmm.
the cast shadow on the body. Because that's a fun thing to do,
is there
and
is there
Mm-hmm.
it's
anywhere?
part of the drawing, and it's fun. So I keep doing this kind of stuff until I manage to get something that I go like, okay, I think is good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
got a
Yeah.
question.
you render super
Yeah.
tight, and just curious because we just like that's a great explanation, but at the same time, I think anybody that's watching would like to see it. Like, do you have anywhere online like where people
Oh
can?
yeah, sure. I have videos on my YouTube channel. I have on my Instagram as well, and
What's
also have like a full 7 hours tutorial of me talking on top of painting. I mean, I pre-recorded the
Cool.
painting and I'm talking after, but I have like I
Yeah.
have it's like is normal speed. So
Okay.
7 hours straight. I mean, it's divided on videos, sure, but it's
Yeah.
like no, I didn't sped up anything, and it's just like so
You can see the
it can be
natural
boring
workflow.
sometimes.
Gonna
So
get
Nah.
that one.
you're gonna hear me talking a lot of shit because I got lost in myself and start like
where can people buy that tutorial and where can they see
it's
the?
on my Gumroad.
Okay, what's that?
Uh,
What's the address
is
of that?
is always the same name. You can always find by my name Roberto Padula, or you can find by my pain name that is Bone Krishna.
Okay, awesome.
I always use the same nickname everywhere. So you can find me on
Okay.
ArtStation. You're gonna find links on Instagram, on Facebook. I always have the stuff in there on Gumroad, on YouTube. It's always gonna be the same thing, Roberto Padula or
Bone
Bone
Krishna.
Krishna.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right,
Gonna
one
put
question.
that tutorial.
Yeah, shoot the
Bodega.
question.
What do you got,
I have one
Bodega?
question, bro.
Yeah.
I love the oral. You know,
You give great oral, bro.
I love the world too, man.
Got a passing grade in my oral.
This is fantastic oral.
definitely. That's what we're gonna get. But look, Did you pull any inspiration from the Garbage Pail Kids?
No, but I thought about it as I was doing.
You could
'Cause-
put like the border and make his own card and just put Moral Orel and a little
yeah,
detail.
it's how do you call it? Crossover.
Yeah,
Crossover the Garbage Pail Kids.
it fits so perfectly, the design.
Gotcha.
Dude, I remember those cards from when I was a kid, and
Oh, yeah.
I did thought about it as I was painting, but like I look at I saw the show and I thought like it would be fucking weird to see a human claymation, you know, like so. I tried to get like the shape of. I didn't twist it or anything. I decided to keep the design basically, but instead of being clay, being flesh.
It's
That's
pretty
what I was
good.
imagining. You know, like someone just pushing and squeezing flesh into the shape and then posing it and taking pictures. Something
Just make
very
sure.
disturbing.
Just make sure, like you do a
Very
special
disturbing.
mock-up of a garbage pail version of that picture.
I think people would get a. I think Bodega's right. I think people would really get a kick out of that if you spent some time, found some old Garbage Pail Kids cards, and did a mock-up,
Yeah, a Moral Orel crossover.
a Moral Orel crossover. I think people
Moral
would really dig
crossover,
it.
yeah.
Like it would connect.
I can do that.
Yeah,
That
you-
would be fun. I don't know if you can see it in it. I did a very light job on it. But if you see the background, is like a bluish on top and it's a little bit reddish on the bottom. I wanted to be like, because it's I was thinking about it like the fake moralism. That was like the main thing of it, you know, like because that was my main take from the show. It's like that someone that probably grew up in a very religious family and saw all the cracks on the wall, you know, all the little loopholes that people find. So I thought about like this something that wants to sell itself as religious, but it is actually just human.
Yeah, religion's dull. Gotcha.
Yeah. You know how it goes.
Yeah, religion is great.
So what's your favorite part about what you did, Roberto?
My favorite part was shit. If I had to pick one favorite part is
What's the
the
shit?
happy tumor.
Yeah,
The happy
happy
little
tumor
tumor
is
was just it came
priceless.
out
let's
great.
get a shot
It
of the
has
happy tumor.
It has a nice
Alright.
cast shadow on it, so it reads well the shape, the form, and it's just fucking funny, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I did take inspiration from Mad Max Fury Road
Yeah.
because Knox had the little smiley face in his tumors. I was like, that's something I can steal. But I mean, it felt right with Oral.
It
Because
does.
otherwise would be just the crucifix in the forehead, and I felt like it wasn't because I didn't spend enough time as I should getting like a happy expression because it would make more sense, especially on Oral. But I found a way to put a little bit of happiness on it. I don't know. I think it's funny.
I love that part, man. Yeah, it's very fun.
That's my favorite part.
I love the eyes, man.
The eyes were fun.
The eyes, the render, man.
I really like to paint the swollen eye.
Yeah.
Mysterious in the chat says maybe there is a happy little tumor here. Yeah,
It's like Bob Ross, like painting a little happy tumor.
happy little tumor.
I had the little tumor here.
I'm surprised you didn't turn the cross upside down. Just more confusion on his end.
Yeah. I thought about it, but I was like, no. I think it's more about pretending to be holy.
Yeah.
Just to be full unholy, you know.
Yeah, it's two in your face. No, I got
Yeah.
you for
So
sure.
I put it like a cross, but then all the fucking sickness around.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
trying to sell something unhealthy as healthy.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's like
basically.
everything.
That was my vision for it, as
Very cool,
a
man.
real artist would say.
Yeah, that's great.
I loved it.
Yeah, it looks fantastic, man. Like the way you render
Thanks.
is especially fleshy things is just tops, man. I don't think
I like
anybody can come
flesh.
close.
Yeah.
I like flesh too,
You-
but you know.
I mean, I spent a lot of time looking at my flashy hands, so I was like, I kind of
Yeah,
felt like I could imitate it.
Yeah, just put it in there.
Goals.
Now,
Yeah.
now that you're all done with it, it's all done. Like it looks great. Like what do you wish you would have done, but you didn't?
Uh, I think I wish I had worked more, given some expression. He's just expressionless. I thought when I started, I was more I had only seen the crack episode, and I was thinking more like something being posed on a child, so he's kind of like expressionless. But as I saw more clips of it, he's very very optimistic and all this stuff, and I think I really messed up in that. I think I should have make him smile or be more comfortable with what is happening, because he's naive and he's fucked up because of that.
Or maybe even like a cardboard. You know how they change like the cardboard shapes to make the mouths. Maybe it's like a cardboard like thing over his face.
Yeah,
Like in that
from
spot, it's like a
clay.
smiley
Yeah.
face, but
Yeah,
it's cardboard.
It would be a nice contrast for the sad eyes and have like a forced smile on it.
Yeah.
I even thought about like a Joker smile, like scars and stuff like that. But in the end, I was afraid it was gonna be too much. So I played safe. I played safe and I put the smile in the little tumor.
How long?
But
Did,
I wish I had tried it.
how long did this
I
take you,
think
Roberto? Oh, sorry. You go, Danderful.
Don't worry. I was just going to say that I think it works perfectly, man. Because at first glance, you see more oral serious, and it kind of makes you look for something else. So that's when you find the little tumor, and you see the little bit of optimism right there. So it kind of works, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
100%.
if I were to make him happy, I would give the little tumor a frown. Make like an angry
It would
tumor.
work well.
You know? Yeah, it would work well.
Or maybe the angry eyes with the lines above the.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, great piece, man. Love it.
Thanks.
Yeah, love it. I love you. You give.
I love you too.
You give great oral. All
that's
right.
a lot. Yeah.
There
You
was a
won the
lot of
oral
love
tonight.
in his oral.
There's a lot of love.
It
We
wasn't
won the
just-
oral tonight.
It wasn't just lip service.
All right, it's time for some oral from Jonathan. Next.
It's very good, man. What was the next oral?
All right, it's time.
This
There's
is
Lots of orals
All
here.
right,
Got
it's a
bunch of
blow
jokes.
bang.
Blow bang.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
I can't take my mind up the gutter.
All right, so Jonathan, we're looking at your oral right now.
Okay.
Which one is? Oh, I think I have to refresh my stuff because
Yeah.
I'm not seeing.
And this time you went
Okay,
with more
here.
of a stylized approach.
Yeah. That's due to lack of time. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries, man.
Well-
Stylized is good too, man. Like that, not every
Yeah.
time you could spend days on this kind of stuff. I mean, this is for fun, and it's also during the holidays, and we all got stuff going on, so
Yeah.
you know, it's hard. But,
Yeah.
But take us on the journey.
Okay. So I didn't know the character neither. So I watched a couple of shorts, and I got the idea of this kid. Like, you know, it seems like a very fragile and yeah, very fragile kid who's very a lot manipulated by his dad. So the first idea was put his dad's head on his hand, but I forgot to add that. So yeah, of him rebelling and evoking the evil and the devil in himself.
The
So-
inevitable
I like it.
outcome of Oral's life.
Yeah. So he gave up, man. he gave up and
It's an
took the
apple.
evil elf. So there's some blood,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
killed
he-
someone. There's a big machete in there.
Got a machete.
Yeah, and everything's on
Oh.
fire. So he went nuts.
Yep.
I like
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. I wanted to add the heads that the dad's head.
Yeah, I think that would have been a
Yeah.
nice touch.
That was
Another thing,
cool.
like if you wanted to, like, is like maybe like little purple veins that are kind of coming from his eyes or something like that.
Oh,
Like he's, like he's
Like
starting,
evil.
like he's starting to change, or in his face, like or up his neck, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Wow.
gonna add that before I upload it to the group.
Bro, I
Okay.
got one idea. If you
Yeah?
could just make this his picture.
Oh, oh yeah, that's such a great idea.
Machete with a shotgun and a briefcase.
Falling down.
All right, for
Yeah.
those of you that can't see on the screen because it's a smaller picture, that's
Yeah, I saw it.
Michael Douglas from Falling Down, the front.
Dude, if it's perfect.
Yeah,
If it's
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm
It's
gonna
like you
case.
Yes, it
unintentionally
does.
yeah.
did it.
Please do that, please, with sugar
Yeah.
at the top.
I'm
That's
gonna
dope.
add a briefcase.
Pay
That-
homage to
that-
Michael Douglas and his
Yeah.
Panther.
That's
Yeah,
your
there you go.
Amazing.
that's your homework.
I like that. Yeah.
Roberto's gonna do the Garbage Pail Kid. This is gonna be awesome.
It's the Moral Orel universe crossover.
Yeah.
The funny
Yeah.
part is Michael Douglas had oral cancer.
We had a Fear Loading in Las
Had what?
Vegas, and then Garbage Pail Kids, and now Falling Down.
So I was saying,
Yeah.
the funny part,
Crossover
which is not funny, is that Michael
Okay.
Douglas had oral cancer.
Oh, see
Oh man.
the stars are aligned. The stars are
Sorry,
aligned.
sorry for laughing about that.
That's too.
I know it's messed up, but it just matches now. Oral
Oh my
cancer.
God, that was great timing.
Oral cancer.
Jeez.
Damn.
Oh fuck me.
And there you go.
There you go. Yeah, Falling Down. We're the
I had-
world is
I
ready
had-
for that.
I have one suggestion, one
Yeah,
small
yeah.
one. Maybe like upping up the contrast, especially in his face.
Mm.
Like I don't think you wouldn't even need like the purple veins. Maybe just like drawing his face more a shadow, more
Okay,
of
okay.
the underlead is nice for it, but like the front of his face maybe more in shadow.
More top shadow.
Yeah,
More
it could-
underlit.
it could be
Yeah,
more
I can
like
see
evil.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Just-
gonna add that.
Yeah, that's
like
harder.
And what?
That's harder to do. The undershadow, I always find it a little bit harder.
Ah,
Right?
Because,
Not for
like,
Roberto.
The weird, like the unnatural illumination is gonna be enough to just sell it like unnatural stuff going on, like something wrong, something twisted.
yeah. I agree.
Because I can see it in it already. I'll just like up the contrast a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because it has the shadow in there.
yeah, I see it during
Yeah.
like the bottom part of his face is totally
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Just if
It's
you-
like making the firelight, the underlight that he has coming from below be the strongest one, and
Yeah.
the key light being more subdued, being more
More
dark.
subtle.
he'll look
Yeah.
more sinister that way for sure.
Menacing.
Yeah, menacing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would look more menacing. Exactly.
He'll be
Yeah,
falling
don't
down.
Falling down. Yeah, just put a
Falling
suitcase
down,
in his
yeah.
hand and
Give him like a high top, put some glasses on him, make him fall, make him like a president.
So Jonathan, what was your biggest hurdle when you're diving in?
The character, man. The character himself.
Here, what am I
I
gonna
have
do with
no
this?
idea about him before this show.
Well, what was the hard part about his character? How he looked, like what he was, like what he represented. What was it?
Yeah, the look, because it's very a very simplistic character. It's just like a human being made of I don't know what's the thing.
Clay.
Oh, play.
Clay. Exactly,
Clay.
So I have no idea what to do with it really. It just improvised.
Yeah, he's so simplistic. It's hard to make something
Yeah.
different that it still reads like oral,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. At
Yeah,
some point,
exactly.
Identifiable as him.
I
Yeah,
think I think like the biggest thing with him is his lore and like the things he's dealing with. They're the tools to shape what you think would happen to this person horrifically in the future or as
Yeah.
their state of mind. Because it's just really like so dark and like depressing.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I
at,
wanted it to win because it was just like it's so
at some
dark.
point, I wanted to do something like with Cthulhu or something like that, but
Mhm.
but I thought like maybe this looks more Rick and Morty than this guy Moral, so I didn't want it to go there.
I think if there's more information, like more like videos and stuff, it would be an easier tackle because like the
Yeah.
character is cool. Like if we had more to dive into, like there's just not a whole lot that's online that you can check out. You get a couple
Yeah.
clips here and there, and
Exactly.
you're not in the clips that you do get. You don't get the whole story. Like I was watching like an hour-long thing, but they just kept on clipping off like 30 seconds of it here and there, so
Yeah.
it wasn't an exact copy. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know what this is. What's happening in the story now? I don't understand. But yeah, I could see that being the biggest hurdle for everyone. What's your favorite part?
I think the mood
Yeah,
of the whole image.
Okay.
Like he looks very determined to kill someone.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He looks like he's going to go on a crusade. Or
Yeah.
some kind of vengeance.
A
for
religious
what's happened.
crusade.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's going to kill his dad.
He looks
No,
like
he's just gonna
been
kill his
wronged.
dad.
Maybe he's been wronged, and like he's gonna have
He's into
vengeance. I don't know.
settle that.
That's like the Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Keep-
what? Oh, go on, Roberto.
Oh, when I look to this image, man, I keep imagining like a photo of someone, like a real person, holding a machete and everything, but with a paper mache head of Oro.
Oh,
You know,
That would
That would
be.
be great.
oh, that's such a
Like,
good idea.
blood splatter
Move over,
everywhere.
Jason. We
That's-
got Oral.
Ooh.
That's the idea. That's the idea. Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the juice
Keep
right there.
seeing it.
Good idea.
You just nailed that.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep, you have won
Yep.
the oral today.
Look, goosebumps.
That would have been some fantastic
The oral
oral.
champion.
You got the best Oral so far.
What do you? Oh my God.
Damn.
My brain's not working now. I don't know. But, now that you're, what do you wish you would have done now, like that you didn't do?
More time in it, definitely.
But like,
more time.
what would you have done to it if you had more time?
Mm.
Probably I will have rendered more to make it look more real or more dramatic.
Yeah.
Mm, exactly.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Maybe with like maybe you would have kind of stumbled into Roberto's suggestion, or
Yeah,
or even like any of those suggestions, like the top,
Yeah,
the darker
like-
top light, or the
actually like one more.
or the clay, or the big
Oof.
mask. The mask is such a good idea. That is a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Keep imagining.
God damn it.
man. I
Okay, let's forget about this show.
can't- In 2 weeks.
Yeah, we will do another show again.
Well, good piece, man. Good piece.
Thank
Short
you.
on time or not, yeah, you did some good work. All right, moving
Thank
on.
you, thank you guys.
Randy Tironi. Here is the
Yeah.
Randy Tironi sketch. I'll wait for you guys to catch up so you guys can check it out as well.
So we'll go the sketch first.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Randy.
the sketch
Okay.
first.
Sketch first.
Oh,
Nice sketch.
All right, take us on the journey, Brandis.
Okay, so this was a very complicated, well. It was. I thought it was gonna be easy, but because it's just Moral Orel, a very innocent little boy, and I thought it would be easy, but it turned out to be the hardest one we've done so far because
Mhm.
I just want sat down to draw this guy, I drew him many times. I drew him several times, and I remember if I could actually, I didn't like any of them that I'd done, and I did this one just a few hours before this show.
Wow.
In its
Wow.
entirety?
Because
And this is traditional
the
too,
sketch
right?
Yeah, I did the sketch in about less than an hour, and then I did I painted over it really quickly. I started at 8:30 this morning,
Uh-huh.
and then
Wow.
about
Yeah.
12 o'clock I was done with the painting part.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, let's take a peek at the painting. Oh, that's fun.
Good God.
I think that's something to explore, Randy. Like try to do some keep trying with the speediness, like that workflow, and I think you might push through with something that's juicy, like a forced style, if you will.
I'm trying to. I'm using the Procreate.
Wow.
I'm taking the pencil, and then working. I take a picture with the tablet, and I just work where I was drawing on the couch, doing the painting, and I just do it over the drawing. And Procreate's a very powerful program.
Yeah.
I've been forcing
Right.
myself to use it because my Cintiq is broken.
Oh.
My $4,000 Cintiq is broken, and
There's ways to
Yeah.
fix that if you wanna do some googling and roll the dice.
I don't know. I never do that. I'm just saving up the money to get it fixed. But anyway, this I don't know. I really enjoy working on the tablet. I really do. I can draw anywhere, and anyway, it's very fast. This technique of drawing on the anyway. I want to explain the drawing if I can.
Yeah, go.
Please.
Okay.
So I said before, I used to watch this in high school, and it was kind of depressing because it's kind of too realistic. Like for me, I used to go to church just like this kid, and I was very honest and very uncorrupted, just like Orel, and so I could see myself in him, and then going through a lot of crazy stuff in life. I'm not going to explain, but a lot of bad stuff happened that made me feel broken when I was a kid. And so dealing with what Moral kind of dealt with, being innocent and meeting reality, are things that I could relate to with him. And so Moral to draw was very difficult because he's a simple character, and there's nothing really about him. If you deviate too far, he's not Orel at all anymore. So I kept with that, and I maybe made him a little bit older, just a teeny bit older. Maybe he's just like maybe 3 or 4 years older.
Yeah,
He looks like a
he looks like 12 right here, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe he's been through even more worse stuff than in the show, and life didn't get any better. And so what I came up with this idea that maybe he's given up on life. I actually named this picture "Broken Orel, Summoner of the Rapture." So
Dark.
Dark.
Too edgy.
really dark.
Yeah.
So anyway, he basically goes. He's so broken that he actually like carves the satanic symbol in his arm, and
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he summons the Satan, and then Satan says that your blood, you are the most pure soul on the earth right now. You are the equivalent of like near Jesus or something. And they said if you wanted to, you could enact the rapture, but you'd have to sacrifice your soul, your eternal soul. And he thinks it is the only way to cleanse the terrible. Like he thinks that humanity is too far gone.
So that's his only fix.
Yeah, he doesn't think it'll be fixed anymore. That's why
He's
I think
going. Is
That's
going
about right.
Old Testament.
yeah.
Like
So
the-
he's
Yeah.
so he enacts the rapture, and this is the moment when the rapture just starts, and you can see that light there. That is hell, just spewing into the reality. And
Oh, man.
that hand that's coming right there, that big claw hand, that is Satan coming to grab him and take him in, and that thing behind him, that giant creature, that's like a grim reaper creature that's coming out. That's gonna just start eating up everybody's souls and shit.
I need that. I need that movie, man.
All right, we're next for the.
I was so
we're-
into it.
Yeah, the Moral Oral live action movie. We're ready. Randy,
Yeah.
start the petition.
If you talk with Netflix, they probably give you money
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
it.
You
Well,
should
it's
talk
not-
to them.
It's not my show. But maybe they can get some ideas from it.
They don't
Yeah.
give a crap about
It's,
it. you can make money with other people's ideas with Netflix.
Yep.
Oral Constantine edition.
Yeah.
Ooh, exactly.
It's a Constantine crossover. Hellblazer.
Yeah.
I will watch that.
And who reneges on it.
I refuse to
So, yeah,
accept
and I-
the Constantine movie.
To watch the
But
concert
I was.
movie?
Oh
I was
no!
thinking
what?
this on my-
Hold on. Let
Sorry, Randy. Go.
Yeah, talk.
I was thinking that if because you know how pure he is in the show, right? No matter what
Yeah.
happens, he always finds a way to be positive. I figured that maybe he is so pure that he was like maybe put there by God to be like a new Jesus or something, you know?
Oh, like
Maybe.
the second coming.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but in order to make the rapture happen, you have to do the opposite of what Jesus did, which is die for people's sins, and he's dying to enact eternal judgment. So,
That's how you do it, man?
Anyway, I think about that.
I said second coming and thought about like the fourth version of Moral Orel, second coming.
I want to
More
think you
oral,
guys.
second coming.
All right, we're ready for the poster, Randy. You got to poster file yours too.
Yeah, I gotta finish this. I'm gonna finish this.
I like that out of everybody, Randy took this close to home more than anybody. And that's pretty good because he has unlimited possibilities on the subject because he's one with the character at a certain moment in his life.
Yeah. Well, it touched him. Like it literally touched him. Like he was like when he was a kid. He's like, oh man, I can't watch this. Like I can't do it. Dad, why?
but there's good parts and bad parts of my life, and I think some people would, a lot of people went through divorces and all kinds of like things that you have an expectation of way things are supposed to be in life, and moral is the same way, so those expectations and what people were what they expected life to be, and I mean, like I had like going to church, there's I knew a church that was I used to go to church every Sunday, and I eventually stopped going, not because of church, but because of the people that are there, because they were like they acted like it was a currency, like how holy we were or something, and it just it's like virtue points, it's just gross.
Yeah.
I am holy
Exactly.
as thou. It's
You're
fucked
either
up.
a good
Yeah.
person or you're not, And
That's right.
People that go to church, some of them really need it, like they really are not.
Well,
They need to repent for what they do.
a lot of people, their moral compass isn't that great. So
Yeah.
like that's why religion is pretty awesome in my opinion for those kind of people. Their just moral compass just doesn't. They need a reason to be good. So unfortunately, that kind of translates when they actually become religious too. Like they're still kind of jacked up, but Anyway,
The
that's
problem of
right.
twisting something. I mean, the initial idea is good. It's just like guiding and setting values and stuff like that, setting morals. But then everything gets twisted. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, more. It's kind of like a I don't know, kind of existentialist, or maybe more of an absurdist piece, I would say, because it's more like of seeing basically facing the void. Like you have all the expectations, and then you're faced with reality. You know.
Exactly.
It's
Well,
the gray area in life.
Yeah, it's all dark. It's all dark humor. That's why it's
Yeah,
funny.
it's the best kind of humor in
That's
my
why it's fun.
opinion.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, I just want to say that some of the most holy people I know that like went to church the most are some of the worst people I've ever met
Yep.
in my life.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
Too.
it's just
Me
that
too.
the people started like dividing, like it becomes a chore or a game, you know, exactly like you say, like who goes to the church the most, you know, and that becomes like a definition of he's a good person or not,
Or
instead of
not,
like
yeah.
what he actually does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if just going to church already is enough to pay for your sins, you know.
Nah,
Nah, that's
it's just
it.
like going to church is for people that don't know right and wrong, and that's it. Like,
Nah, there's more to it. So,
Not-
church can be very powerful for people, even if they
not
do have a good.
necessarily.
But anyway, let's not get into turn. We can't go too much longer. We can't. This is a whole nother podcast. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk religion. Here we go. We're gonna blow up.
Right.
Or at the Bible.
Keep going. Keep going.
But anyway, Randy, back to you, brother.
We're going there. We're going there.
What was your like you kind of described your biggest hurdle.
Yeah.
How about now that you're done? What do you wish you would have done but that you didn't?
I'm actually really happy with this one. I don't
Okay.
I think I went through all the terrible things I didn't want to. I went through all the versions that I didn't want to get to this one.
Okay.
So that's my
Yeah, it's
answer.
pretty good.
That's great.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, well,
I also feel some Death Note vibes in there.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
a little bit.
I love
Death
Death Note.
Note.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Note's
Death
fun.
Note.
Shinigami.
That's a great
Yeah.
It's
show.
a Shinigami back there. Look at that Shinigami.
Really?
Another
Danderful.
crossover.
Another crossover.
Yeah, another crossover.
Well, great piece, Randy. Great piece.
Hmm.
Pretty
Lo-
good.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you. You're supposed to say it.
Thank
You're supposed
you.
to say it
I
back.
like your.
You're supposed to say you love you too, but okay.
Yeah, whatever. leave me hanging, brother. Leave me hanging.
Expectations.
Yeah, expectations.
All right. So the next show we're doing. Who knows? Anybody know?
I don't know.
I know. Who knows?
That guy James.
Was Darth Maul?
Yep, Darth Maul. You just cheated. You looked
Yeah.
it up right now.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Darth Maul.
My mom
All right,
told me.
all right. Staying on top of things. Darth Maul. That's next. That show will be on the
The
10th
first,
of January. The
first
first.
show of the
It'll be
year.
the first show of 2021. So I'd say that's a pretty
Yeah.
strong character for opening up 2021. That should be a fun one. But yeah, hope you
You
guys.
should do one, James.
I will. If I could,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do stuff because I've been daddy daycare a lot. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way. Like, my kid is actually here now, and I'm
I see.
surprised she's let me do this. Because
hearing all the things we are saying.
no, she's in the
Oh.
other room. No. I'm a good dad. I don't let her.
You are.
Don't expose her. To
I'm not.
this, you know.
I'm not doing that. No way.
No.
I think
But yeah, you should do one.
James was scared of the phrase. Like, what is James doing? James is doing oral in the back. You know.
Oh no, there's been some crazy stuff that's come out of her mouth that's
For the
worse than that
internet.
probably.
Yeah.
Alone.
But
I believe you, man.
But yeah,
It's
next is
all
Darth
the
Maul. It's on the 10th.
Cool.
Today, if you guys enjoy the show, please subscribe. We appreciate the support. If you haven't already, join Monstieur Mash. It's on Facebook. It's a community where you can vote for future content. You can also, if you want to contribute art yourself, you can do so in Monstieur Mash. So if you don't want to be part of the show, or even if you want to be a part of the show, try to get in contact with me. I'm James Coffrin on Facebook. That's probably the best way. Or if you just want to contribute some art and be part of the prompt, then you can make some art like that too. That's good. Put it in Monstieur Mash. We all want to check it out. Again, next show is the 10th. Joining us today was Randy Tironi. Randy Tironi. Hi, Randy. Hi.
He
Roberto.
doesn't love you.
Roberto Ribeiro Padula.
It was close. It was close.
I'm sorry.
Roberto Ribeiro Padula.
I know. Baila como Juan La Cubana.
Roberto Ribeiro
Vale,
Paluda.
como Juan.
Arato Vato. We got Danderful.
Like that.
Dan Madrid. Jonathan Hernandez. We got Bodega Knights.
Bodega.
And
The expert.
and I'm J.R. Coffrin. Hope to see you guys again. Thanks for watching, and that's a wrap. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 See ya.
To be a part of the next show or have a hand in the votes, like us on all the social medias and subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for tuning in to Monstieur Mix.